Hey, Ed.
Hey, Charlie.
Hey, remember that time we played Divinity?
Yeah, that was a thing.
Yeah, that was a cool game that was just a real big time commitment.
Remember when I had to take my full case to your house with my monitor and my keyboard?
Well, that was
and
the
my
other
mouse?
problem, was that it was like...
It was such a pain.
It was so cool, though, to play it,
in the same room.
yeah, and play multiplayer. Like, the multiplayer was really cool.
There has to be a better way.
So, a few weeks back, to almost no fanfare, I noticed. I feel like, admittedly, it was just an HD, it's a port. They put
It's
out...
the fastest HD remake ever made.
Not really an HD remake. Although, I think this actually does look a little better.
I can tell you right now, this opening...
So they put out a version called
a bit
Enhanced
better.
Edition on the PS4, Xbox One, controller support, all that stuff. The
Whoa,
original
whoa. You're telling me...
hardcore RPG.
This computer-exclusive mouse and keyboard throwback to the glory days of hardcore RPGs is on a console? With a controller?
Yeah, and it's pretty good. This is the PC version right here, which is you got for free. If you bought Divinity Original Sin, you were given another version called Enhanced Edition. Even if you don't want to play this game on a controller, there is no reason you should not just play the Enhanced Edition.
Well, that's a steal. Is this infomercial thing working?
Yes, totally.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna keep going.
We got extra abilities. We've got updated graphics, full voice acting for the whole game. That's all I know.
How much would you pay for this amazing offer?
I would pay $50, or if you already own the original game, nothing.
What?
All right, so let me go through some of the stuff here. If I hold down this, I get my radio menu. I can open my inventory.
I do love radio menus.
They redid a lot of the UI design. By the way, mouse and keyboard version looks the exact same. Everything looks the same. They didn't need to change that.
They didn't. I remember.
You kind of like a little sprucing it up, just a little, make it look fresh.
Yeah, I remember not really liking the UI when we played, but that could have just been I only played the game when I was recording at your place. And,
so you like hard to kind of you never fully got used to it.
Yeah.
The equipment, all this stuff. Character sheet. I mean, it's still the same game. You got all these stats.
Oh, stats.
So many things. Look at all these talent points.
I love a game
skills.
with stats.
I don't remember there being a crafting menu.
Neither do I.
No, I think there was, but I'm probably just not remembering it. Log, all that good stuff. You open up that thing by hitting Y, and then you can select these.
Ooh.
Got multiple slots for that. So, here's the big thing though. Ed, I want you to grab that controller you're holding, and I want you to hit the start button there.
What?
Alright, now pick that carefully made player profile. And look at that! Oh my god, you're second person. And if you, the radio menu, it covers up, no point will, if I want to do stuff, your screen will not get covered.
I gotta say, I am thoroughly impressed.
Yes, that is something that I've, even games with like a split screen feature, the second it's like, oh, I gotta check my menu, guys, and everyone's like, oh, I have to wait. Also, hey, guess what? This game has a couch co-op on a PC. That fucking doesn't happen anymore.
This, I gotta say, I have not played this game. I've owned this game since it came out.
Yes.
I have not played it, except for the times that we played it for the show.
And here, if you go that way, and I go this way, here, go the other way. It does split screen? Because if you remember, the other game, you could just kind of both wander in opposite directions. So the game totally lets you do that too.
It doesn't do that bullshit that the Lego game does.
Where like the slow fade? I actually kind of liked that.
Well, I don't like it because when you get too far away, when we get far away from you...
Yeah, it does like the side split thing?
Well, it would always... If I remember correctly, the split screen would always be tilting and shifting and moving and reproportioning depending on how far away you are.
See, the problem with that, though, is that those levels were of a size that they didn't... that you were constantly shifting back and forth because you were just like, oh, we're a little far away, now we're back together. This is more like you're mostly going to be on the same screen until you're like, hey, let's split up. And then, like, in that case, like, it would be kind of nice if there was, like, a little animation to it. That's all. Okay, so we're going to keep going here. And if you go to, it has the whole thing where we can assign characters, all that stuff.
But as I was saying, I'm just really happy, as someone who hasn't played this game, I'm just really happy it exists.
Yes.
Because This game just kind of reminds me almost of the Deadpool movie, where it's just, man, I don't know how this happened where everything is working out perfectly and everyone involved...
All the complaints you had were addressed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the fact that we're getting an R-rated Deadpool movie.
Sure. Yeah, so after I tried... I stopped playing with you. I tried playing it again with another friend because I was like, I just really want to play this game. Sorry, Ed.
It's cool.
But then we also ended up just like stopped because it was like we gotta get together and like find free time. So now I told him about this version. He's like, oh rad. So when during winter break, he's gonna come over and we're gonna just play it on the couch, which would be way more fun and again, like better.
That's the one downside to this kind of game being co-op is this is just like it's a big, heavy time commitment, you know?
Yeah.
It's hard to take the time out of your day to co-op through. How long do you think this game is? Like if you were to like
probably like
really get into it.
50, 60 hours if I had to guess. Right, so I'm gonna do my crazy attack, and then I'll head back here.
But again,
end my turn.
Glad it has co-op, couch co-op on a PC game.
That's awesome.
Oh god, I can't.
Or and I imagine you get the console version. It's the exact same thing, probably.
Yeah. I understand.
I think we can. Here, let me turn that off.
The constant hints.
We know how to play the game, and the hints are. Oh, there also are new difficulties. There's an explorer mode, which I think severely cuts down on difficulty because this game is hard.
Yeah.
For sure. Multiplayer, blah, blah. The dual dialogue stuff, which is one of
the best features in the game.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
I think the co-op is like the way to play this game, and I don't know if you've heard much about the second one they're making.
They're making a whole second one?
They're making a second one.
Jesus, I haven't gotten around to this one.
You can also force it to be split screen all the time if you want.
Listen, what company makes this game?
I don't know. They're kickstarting it. They kickstarted it.
I'm an adult. I don't got a lot of time.
I don't see it.
So if you just slow your roll for like a year.
Oh no, tutorial access. Yeah, there we go. No, so they're doing a second one, 4-player. 4-player co-op, and they're doubling down on the co-op. They realize like the co-op is like the cool, interesting, innovative feature, so they're doubling down on the co-op. You all play as a different race. And that comes into play. So it's like, hey, and each character has different motivations.
That's
so
amazing.
The idea is that you have to work together, but you can also totally dick each other over. I
know that Kickstarter sometimes gets a bad rap.
Yeah.
Just from a lot of bad experiences, but when it works, I'm just happy that it exists and allows people like this to make games.
I would go check out the pitch they had. Their pitch, if it all actually works out, that game will be incredible. Like they're talking about how like, oh, you're a dwarf, so like you have this motivation, and you're a human, so you can like be like a dick to this dwarf guy who's like a player.
Into my menu? Or why?
Why? That sounds like the kind of game I'd want to get like 4 people together and be like, we're gonna role play this game and we're gonna troll the fuck out of each other. Would not want to play that with random people, but getting like a group together could be the coolest shit.
Maybe.
And I think it's gonna. I imagine.
Behind you again.
I imagine the game will probably have all this controller support from the start. I can't imagine they wouldn't. At this point, they've already built up all this interface. They probably would keep
My dream would be for the sequel would be that when it comes out, if we can get like a 3-day weekend going, I know it's going to be busy with everyone's schedules and everything.
Oh, well, also, who knows when the game will be out?
Like, that too.
Who knows where our lives will be then?
I mean, Nate's going to be dead.
Yes, for sure.
I'm going to be driven insane. Mm-hmm. I'll be in the madhouse.
Emilio will be amazingly successful and too busy. He'll forgot about us.
Gabe as well.
Gabe as well.
Dylan. I'm gonna say crack house.
Yeah, I was like,
he doesn't do drugs as of right now, but
he's just gonna live there.
He just really wants to hang. He just likes the vibe, you know. It's chill.
There's something cool about it. Yep.
Who else is in our show? Yeah. And who else? That Matt
me?
Kid?
Me and Matt.
Their leader said something about
where do you see yourself in the distant future of 2020?
Who knows? Right
when this game is going to come out.
On this couch. I hope not. So I think we can talk to each other.
And Matt will be playing Rocket League.
So yeah, full dialogue.
To the dead.
Could they have been so
Oh yeah, but like get 3-day weekend.
5 guys.
And just stream the hell out of just like a non-stop play session.
I mean, that would be the way to do it. Would be like, hey, we're gonna play through this whole game. It's all of us together.
We got 3 days.
That'd be awesome. That would be like the best way to play that game.
Investigate Sicily.
I don't know. I don't even know what I picked.
We're not paying attention.
It's not
Yeah,
like
we're gonna ignore that tutorial dungeon. And yeah, I feel like the game looks a little better, just like a little sharper, a little
Okay, this could be my imagination. I haven't played the original one in a really long time.
The original one still looked pretty good.
Oh, it looked really good. This almost looks a little bit more stylized.
There's like a filter on it almost.
A little bit more, like almost like a torchlight light going on.
Oh, kind of.
Like a little bit. It's less cartoony than Torchlight, but it looks a little bit more cartoony than I remember it being.
to me. Lead the way.
All right, so are you gonna agree that they're gonna lead us to the wizard, or are we gonna are you like, no, these guys are drunk?
Yeah, inebriates.
All right, so yeah, let's
Pushed around by 2 inebriates. I say we sober them up and quickly too.
No. Killing these men may anger the entire city.
I like the dialogue. Actually, I think the voice acting actually adds a lot to the game.
Oh, that was it not voice acted
No, remember
before?
it wasn't voice acted. There were a couple times where they would randomly talk, but in these actually like big text, no one would talk.
Oh, I love this.
Yeah, this is great.
Have you ever gotten to Rock Paper Scissors Theory?
Yes. Oh,
It's fascinating.
where you're all playing, where you're all thinking ahead 7 turns.
It's
deep.
crazy deep.
I've probably done that where I've definitely felt like 5 turns ahead of people.
Yeah.
And clearly they were doing it too, and we were both like, oh, well, I'm gonna think 6 turns ahead now.
My understanding is that I think most men go rock first, and most women, I think, go paper first, is what the theory
It's
that
like
I hear.
Interesting.
Oh, this is the most fascinating thing we've ever done on the home button.
Yeah. Ah. And you can also skip this if you want.
Oh, but why would you?
Oh no, you would. But eventually, maybe like it's your 20th time doing this. You're like,
Yeah.
look, we just want to.
Ugh.
How is this gonna work with the 4-player? You can't 4-player rock paper scissors.
You could try. We were just in our heads too much. You know
Yeah.
me too well.
Although you have the advantage.
Oh man.
I have to work more for my win.
Oh, I'm getting cocky. I stopped thinking about it.
What will you pick, Ed?
Yeah.
Shit. So you only need to win 1 more. I still need to win 2 more times.
I mean, it's
It's because I picked
anyone's
because I
game.
picked Reason, which I'm not as strong in. And by anyone's game means yours. All right, I guess we're murdering them.
Very well.
Hey,
Very well. I guess I'll murder them. I'm okay with that now.
chip chip cheerio. That's British, right?
Yeah.
Direct hit and hit and hit.
No, the gods gave me the power to freeze people to death with my mind. I'm going to use it. I would be the worst Hogwarts student imaginable. I would stay. How long do you think you got? How much tuition do you got to pay for Hogwarts?
It's free.
before
The tuition is free.
Oh, it is free, isn't it?
So I read that on a
No,
a hot tip.
she confirmed.
Yeah, no, it was one of those like dumb articles. It's like 10 tips about the Harry Potter universe you didn't know about that J.K. Rowling said after the books, and one of them was like tuition's free or something.
How long do I have to study before they teach me Fireball? Because the second that I learn that spell, I'm out. I am walking away.
I think you could. Yeah, that's a good point. I feel like that's a pretty advanced level spell. That's
Is
like
it?
that's like 3rd year probably.
I don't know. Well, that's still 14-year-olds
True.
that we're teaching how to cast fire.
That's a good point.
I mean, I do believe that the Harry Potter universe is a
See, I
never-ending
think
hellscape.
it's not advanced necessarily in. Well, I think there is certain spells that are advanced, but also certain spells that are like, hey, look, you can teach the 12-year-old the fireball spell,
But
but
do
you
you?
shouldn't. It's like, look, we can teach these kids, these horrible things, but maybe like there's a little maturity level to it as well.
We'll wait until they're 16 before we
Yeah.
when they really start to level out.
Yeah,
They
that's
get
when
real
kids
mature.
mellow. At 16.
Until then, we'll just give them the broomsticks. And teach them how to levitate shit with their minds.
This may be wishful thinking on my part. In that new Harry Potter movie that's coming out with the guy who travels all over the place.
Yes.
I know he goes to America.
Yes.
Does he also go to Japan? I want to say I saw a thing about that.
John-Luke, we've already had to apologize to our listeners
For getting things wrong about
that
No.
the Harry Potter
But
the
there
Japanese
is a Japanese
wizards-
school. There is a
is.
Japanese school. I just want to know
They
if
are
he
not
goes
techno
there.
wizards.
I know they're not techno wizards, and I think that's bullshit.
How do you feel about No Madge?
I'm ambivalent to it.
I don't. It's so weird watching people freak out.
I could care less either way.
Like I said, I survived Youngling.
I also think that makes sense though. Like in a cultural
They
context,
deserved it.
Yeah.
I think it makes sense that wizards would also have different slangs.
Oh,
and stuff.
I like that. Becca's complaint.
I'm
My
gonna-
girlfriend Becca, for those of you who don't know, is
I'm gonna pick up
a
this wooden log.
massive Potterhead. She has a Harry Potter tattoo, like many people do. But she sure loves Harry Potter, and she was freaking out because she says it reminds her of the word badge.
Yeah.
And while I agree, still don't care.
I get what she's saying, but
No Madge, just No Madge sounds like a kind of lazy American thing to say. Where they're just like, muggles! And we're like, no, they don't have magic.
no Madge.
No magic! No Madge? No Madge.
We got it.
We got this one, guys.
Figured it out.
Not even worth the rummaging.
So can we still do there's that whole thing where...
know what this needs a return of?
What?
What
What are you trying to do?
Well, how do I stealth?
Oh, I'm doing all this.
Oh wait, you don't.
No,
I'm
there is a
sorry.
button for stealth. No, there is a stealth thing.
I thought that you entered the barrel.
No,
it turns
you
out you
create
just
one.
create one.
Oh, down on the D-pad.
Yeah.
You can pick up stuff. There was a whole physics thing. I think you can still do that. I think you have to hit actions, and then you hit pick up. Or... No, like move or something? I don't know. I'll figure that out later. Anyway, shit's going down.
What difficulty setting are we set to?
The default.
I don't remember. I remember being far more infuriated last time we played.
Granted, this is also the very beginning of the game.
I still remember being far more infuriated.
We also skipped the tutorial dungeon.
Oh, is this a tutorial?
This is after the tutorial.
Oh, still weird. I don't know.
I mean, maybe they might have changed the difficulty run. I honestly don't know.
To be less paid. Let's see.
See, I think the big problem you had was though that we would accidentally hit buttons we didn't mean to. We'd be like,
Yeah.
oh, I don't want to use that spell. We'd accidentally use it. I feel like something about the way the controls is on a controller. It's harder to do that. Like it's a little more intentional.
I have to say, I am really digging the
Controls.
controls. Yeah.
Yeah, they're good.
They work surprisingly well. I'm so glad I invested in that Steam controller. Because now this 360 controller is working perfectly. I'll get the Steam controller for games that don't use an Xbox 360 controller.
There's still plenty of those, dude.
Yeah, there's
Shadowrun.
still good. Oh god, Shadowrun worked so well.
Not that you guys will ever see it.
Oh yeah. Should we tell them?
Yeah, we had a video. I mentioned it on the home button last night.
Yeah,
had a
we
video.
like tried for 2 days. The first day I got really sick, like halfway through filming, and I had to leave immediately. In which I had to stop my car in the middle of John Luke's really nice suburban neighborhood to vomit.
Oh, well, I didn't know that.
Yeah, well, it was more of a dry heave.
Oh, then that's kind of worse.
I don't know what happened. I just freaked out, and then the next day we redid the whole thing.
It was great.
Turned out really well, and the file got corrupted.
Yep.
So, spoiler alert: Steam controller, eh?
Yeah.
I think it was worth $60.
Oh, I'm
I'm
gonna
so-
hit that oil barrel.
Yeah, I'm so glad all of my spells are cold-based.
Yeah, sorry, I just picked a dude based off a thing. We could change our guy, I guess.
Everybody, thanks for watching, but we're going to take the next 20 minutes to recreate my character.
Oh, I'm not close enough. Maybe you can hit it.
She has... with my... Yes.
Yeah,
Know what will activate that explosive oil barrel? Freezing!
Hey, maybe. No. Nope.
Not enough action points?
I feel like I still miss way more often with the arrow, the bow than I want to.
Interesting. I didn't realize that was... Wait, have I just been...
So you pick that guy up,
Oh.
you
When
can
I've
teleport him to a thing.
But there you go. When I've been attacking people, have I just been doing a generic magic blast?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
No, you did a cold spell there. You've done a couple things.
Well, no, because that was because I specifically chose the freezing spell.
Yes. Oh yeah, other times it's just a generic magic
How's
blast.
Matt liking Dirty Bomb?
Matt really liked it. We did a video of that like a while ago.
Yeah, he went back to it.
Okay. Yeah, he's really liked it, I remember. It seems like the kind of game he'd be into. Okay, can I hit it now? What the motherfucker?
How many
Apparently I need like 8 of them, and I
to
only
hit
have
explosive barrel?
not enough.
Wait, are those dudes good?
Yes.
Oh, then maybe it's not for the best that we.
To just light them all on fire. It better be fun though. We're not gonna keep this save. We're just kind of messing around with this. We can murder them all.
Okay, how about this?
So get that.
Can I
enemy.
still in cooldown?
That guy.
Oh, you suck.
Oh, you hit him with water damage. Actually, you have a
Oh, the only thing more damaging than ice attacks: water.
your thing's a water staff.
Nothing like making your enemy slightly damp. Did I just die?
Yes.
Oh, I forgot about this game and it's just unforgivableness.
You were saying it was
I did. I spoke too soon.
Oh, I got a.
If you want to avenge my death,
I got
blow something
a resurrect spell.
yes.
Although maybe I should hit it first and then.
Yeah.
let's,
I'm already dead, so.
Nope, I don't apparently have enough.
I've never seen a game make you work harder to blow up the giant explosive barrel. Most other games was just candy. They just
Oh, and
throw
I can
them at
pick
you.
where. And I don't remember this being in the one originally. When I resurrect you, I can pick where you actually revive at, which I don't think was
That's
in the
cool.
original game. I don't remember that being a thing. And I'll head back a little bit. Nope. I think we need to just move closer. We keep moving back because
Yeah,
we're like
well-
we don't want to get hurt, but like can't hit these
Who wants
dudes.
to get hurt? I mean, I can attack this guy.
Those guys seem fine on their own. Oh, nice. That was good.
Fine.
Well done. Good play. And your turn.
I'm not a fan of how many times I have to hold buttons down. That's kind of a gaming pet peeve of mine.
No,
Very curious.
doing that for ending your turn makes sense though, because it's like you
Yes.
want to deliberately be like, you are choosing to end your turn, sir. Okay, so here's something that's new. If I hold down the A button, it does a search. Before, you could hold like a tab and it would show you where everything is and you just walk and pick it up. So if you hit that, it'll tell you like, here's all the things next to you, and I could say, yeah, go to that, and it'll automatically walk to
Here's
that.
2 things here. It'll be that.
And then you can pick the corpse or whatever.
Really cool.
It'll automatically walk you to that. You can still walk to everything and pick them up that way too. Like you can totally do that as well.
And then I like that it labels them all empty. So much of this game is just really well thought out polish.
Yeah.
And polish is a term that I think I say a lot, but at the same time don't like, because it just describes what you mean so well. Just nice touches.
Oh, and you don't need to do the. I remember the. There was like that eavesdrop thing. I guess you don't need to do that anymore because I can just see it on your.
Can I talk to?
Your screen.
Yeah, I can talk to animals. Or can you?
Uh.
I know one of us can't because the cat's talking. Unless
Looks
it's just
like
a
I
cat.
can.
But I see we've suffered another orc lad. You're as welcome as a so you were and so you weren't.
I like this cat's voice.
Oh right, this is the cat who's like the mage who turns him into a cat. This is actually new.
Meet my other half.
We met him later in the game, actually. I remember.
Oh,
I think they changed.
so you're not talking to the cat. He can just talk.
No, but there you can do that. Remember, you can get the perk.
I remember being very impressed with the
It's hard to
more
count
role
in
play
always
style
the local commander of the league.
Yeah,
perks and abilities.
Yes.
I like a game that gives you mechanics and give you abilities and just random stuff that you can do that isn't all combat.
Once you're there,
Agreed. Agreed.
Sex. Undead.
So you hit B to stop listening.
Looks like we have our work cut out for us.
At least we won't be bored. How about we go and see that Aureus chap who mentioned?
All this stuff.
Oh, I forgot. It's
There's
all
a Sean
steel.
Connery impersonator over there. Oh, that's cool. So if I
One man's
if I hit up on the D-pad, it goes to this more top-down view, like I think a tactical kind of view here. Presumably for combat.
Okay.
Did that guy get mad at you?
Yeah, he saw me steal all the
Doesn't belong to us,
supplies.
you know.
All right, I just called you out.
We're source hunters. We should be able to access any of the resources we
I'm just gonna agree with you. Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah.
Hunting out source is no easy
Hey, we're
job,
source hunters.
and
We should be allowed to steal stuff.
Sticky fingers on.
Like, come on, guys.
We're kind of fending.
It's like when a police officer says he needs your car. It's the
That-
same thing, right?
Dude, has that ever happened?
In real life. Have you ever seen the movie Terror in Beverly Hills? It's a really
No.
bad B movie. We should definitely watch it. It's a great bad B movie. But
been
there's a
wanting
scene
to-
where this guy hijacks a civilian's car to do this chase, and then 5 minutes after that, during the chase, he gets out of that car to then hijack another police officer's police car to then continue on in the chase.
That's great. I want to see the story after them stealing the dude's car. Like, what happens? Does that guy have to walk home? Does he call?
Well,
a
he
cab?
also had arrested a guy. So that other car he first had a dude in handcuffs just sitting in the back seat the whole time. And so I was like, they never show what happened to that guy.
do
He's
they-
just sitting there.
Do they give you proof of like a receipt, like your car was taken in the name of the law?
I mean, now there's like video stuff everywhere, so you could
Yeah.
probably be like, check that guy's video camera. But, oh, interesting. We somehow turned on for split screen.
Oh,
Oh, left on the D-pad apparently does that,
interesting.
which is.
Whoa. Oh, you can. Is that so? Oh,
Yeah, I'm
so
not
you-
sure what this is.
I think that's just attack.
Like because you can do stuff like that where maybe you want to start a battle first. You can like
Yeah.
attack them. You like kind of initiate it. Okay, that makes sense. Yes. Well, all right then. I mean, at this point, it's just Divinity now, so I don't think we really have much left to show in the video. But I am super impressed with this version of the game.
This would. I mean, there's no reason not to play this. I mean, if you have the original Divinity, you have this.
Yeah, so if you have the original Divinity and you
assu-
want to play it again, definitely play this version because of the improvements it adds. Even
It's
if you prefer to
only
play
better.
it on mouse and keyboard, it's still better.
Do they? They probably don't even sell the original
And-
version. They probably only sell.
Oh,
this.
probably. I imagine not. I think it's like a Shadowrun, Dragonfall did kind of a similar thing with its director's cut, where it gave it to free to all the people who bought the original version, and then they just took it off Steam because it's like
Yeah.
there's literally no reason to buy it. And yeah, if you have a console and you want to get this,
It's on the
and
consoles now.
Yeah,
It's
this is
it's
a
good
fantastic game.
They're not pulling a Mountain Blade where there's Mountain Blade and Mountain Blade Warband. Warband is just a better version of Mountain Blade, but they don't have. They didn't take the original Mountain Blade off.
Oh, weird.
So if you buy them both, you're just buying the same game, but one's better.
Yeah, that's... Yeah. there's a Persona 3 is there's Persona 3 and Persona 3 FES, and you can still buy copies of Persona 3 because it was a PS2 game, so it's kind of a different scenario. But like, there's literally no reason to buy it because FES is just everything from Persona 3, but with more stuff. In
There's like an expansion to it, right?
It's an expansion, but also the original version has extra like social links and personas in it and content. So it's like there is literally no reason to ever buy the original version of Persona 3.
Now all they have to do is go through and take down every single PS2 copy in every store.
Yeah. Although at this
which is
point, I mean,
reasonable.
they have the game up on digital for like PlayStation 3, and it's just that version.
So I think you're here first. You should play Persona 3.
Yeah, play Persona 3.
Good
The
game.
John Luke recommendation.
That's what we got out of our Divinity video.
That's how I like to end every video, is with a recommendation for Persona 3. Except for my Persona 3 video I made. That one I don't recommend Persona 3.
Fuck that game. It's a horrible game.
Alright, thanks guys.
Thanks for watching.